So, that's the proposition. I think we should seriously consider changing the name of the company for this production. What do you think? So nobody has an opinion on this then? Oh, sorry. Okay, so does anyone have a thought? Oh, good.
No, look. I'm no fan of Peggy, but this is her company. It seems a bit crappy to change everything just because she's not here.
Agree. I mean, what is the point in changing everything just for the sake of it? I mean, look, I have done the set and the lights for 10 years, and there's never been a complaint. Never a word spoken. And now we got what's her name coming, and the first thing I know is we're having green lights and no set at all.
Well, I didn't hear that. When did we say we weren't having any set? I got a 5-gallon bucket of papier-mâché in the garage ready to make rocks for the mauling scenes. Now, if you don't need it, you'll have to let me know because I have to put it down the drain before it sets.
But no. You don't want to be doing that. You cannot shove stuff like that down your drain. You'll have a blockage. My cousin in Risca used to have a fried breakfast every morning. And by the end of 6 months, he had a fat bird the size of a Jack Russell in his main drain. The bloke from Dynarod said he had never seen anything like it. He said 2 more full Englishes and the whole street would have been ankle deep in his...
Shall we just move on, please? Does anyone have a sensible reason why we shouldn't change the name of the company?
What about the T-shirts? We'll have to get rid of those.
What T-shirts?
The ones Peggy got us last year.
I'm not wearing one of those. They're rubbish.
They're nice quality.
They say eggy layers. I'm not a bloody chicken.
Look, in fairness, they do say Peggy's players. It's just that the peas are the same colour as the material, so they sort of blend.
I wore mine down the pub once and people thought I was the egg man. I got 50 quid's worth of orders.
Didn't you tell people you didn't sell eggs?
No, you know me, I like to help out. And in fairness, it didn't take me long to pop to Aldi.
You should have come to Morrison's, Dwayne. Me and Suze could have got you a discount.
I never thought of that. I tell you what, when lockdown is over and Eggie's Layers is back in business, I'll take you up on that.
Though I'll have to ask Suze to help out if it's a big order, because I don't handle eggs because of my feather phobia. But she'll bring them down to the car for you.
Don't bother, I will stick to Aldi. You know you are with the Germans, even in post-Brexit conditions.
Oh, for goodness sake, Dwayne. It's not Susie's fault Vicky's asked her to do the lights.
And the sound, and the set.
Oh, so it's a yes on chucking the papier-mâché then, is it? If Susie's doing the set, you won't be wanting my mauling scene.
No, it's not that, Jez. It's just that it might be a little bit easier if we use Susie's green screen backgrounds for this particular play. We can't have Heathcliff, can we, in the bloody bedroom and Kathy in the kitchen, can we?
It's a shame I wasn't Kathy because Tony extended our Wi-Fi into the garden so I could actually have filmed Au Naturel.
Oh, I don't think that quite means what you think it does. But I can't say be complaining about that.
Oi, that's my missus you're talking about.
Yeah, well, fat lot of good you're doing to her in some Italian restaurant down Barry Island.
What?
Oh no, Dwayne. I said he had a jacuzzi in the Isle of Wight.
So did we decide on the eggs?
And the papier-mâché. I'll be putting a claim in for that wallpaper paste, Vicky, because it was very expensive, you know, with the delivery charge and everything.
Oh, you should have asked me to get it for you, Jez. I could have droned it over to you.
Oh, does Mr. Patel sell wallpaper paste?
Well, no, but we have a reciprocal agreement with the one-stop shop at the Esso garage on the retail estate.
Oh, do they sell wallpaper paste?
Well, no, but my mate, Shanice, who works there, keeps a bollard in the queue at home base in case anyone needs anything. Well, she got me some Gorilla Glue last week to stick the gyro back on my drone.
Do we really want to know why the gyro fell off your drone?
Well, there was a bit of an incident on a delivery run practice. I got it stuck in a monkey puzzle tree.
Okay.
Well, that knocked out the navigational system and it crash landed into Mr. Patel's chicken run. Well, he's got this giant cock. And when he saw my drone fly in, he thought it was another chicken and tried to mate with it. Yeah. I panicked and flew it straight into the wall of the chicken coop and it snapped the gyro clean off. Mr. Patel was not happy.
I should think not.
Well, we had to mend it ourselves because apparently the insurance claim was turned down after they read my incident report.
Oh, I'm not surprised, love. Any news from you, Nan?
Well, not really. Her and Stanley have gone UFO spotting in Area 51, so they're off grid at the moment. Mum says it'll be a miracle if she makes it home for Christmas. We're very susceptible to alien abductions in my family.
Oh, for God's sake.
So, what is the new name of the company going to be then? It's just, I'm working on the title cards for the show at the moment so I can move on and then concentrate on my lines.
Or trust you to bring us back to that.
Why trust me?
I don't know, just trust you to do it anyway.
Thought we could have a brainstorming session and maybe come up with something.
I'm quite good with a pencil and paper, if you'd like me to take notes.
Thank you, Simon. That would be great now.
What about the theatre players?
Yeah, that's a good one. Write that down, Simon, please. I thought maybe we could have something like...
The board treaders.
Yes, that's good too.
Spotlight players.
I was going to say that. But you got it right before me.
Right, I was thinking of something more like the new Vic players. You know, like the old Vic and the young Vic. But it would give us a little bit of kudos.
Yeah, I like that.
You bloody well would.
And your name's Vicky, so that ties in well.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't really noticed that. What a coincidence.
Oh, come back, Peggy. All is forgiven.
Oh, too bloody right.
What?
I hadn't really noticed. What a coincidence. Peggy Mark too.
Yeah. Oh,
You think that I did that just to get my name in the name of the group?
Well, if the cap fits. I mean, you are playing Kathy after all.
Yes, but only because I just...
This will be good. Only because what?
Because
Now, I feel a need to wade in here as we're talking about casting.
we're not talking about casting, Simon. We're talking about the new name of the company.
Why don't we just get on with it and call ourselves Vicky's Players?
Now, just go back to the casting a minute, if we could, because Susie and I were talking earlier on this week, and I was saying that she might be better playing Kathy.
Oh, well, she's doing everything else.
I said
Yeah.
I don't want to play Kathy, Simon.
No, I think we should leave it as it is, Simon. See, I've been working on my character all week. I don't think it's a good idea to change horses mid-canter, if you catch my drift.
Yes, the casting is set now. Thank you, Simon.
Yes, but you see, to my mind, Susie would be better Kathy for lots of reasons, because...
Oh, here we go.
Mainly because of what?
Well, mainly because of the age difference.
Oh my God.
What age difference?
The age difference between Anthony and, well, me and you.
Me?
Well, just, I mean, I can see how what I've said could be possibly misconstrued and appear offensive.
Oh, no shit.
I'd like to point out at this juncture that I had no part in this.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm missing a cup of tea and a penguin, Moira. I always have a cup of tea and a penguin when there's a drama kicking off.
no, they're still not on the essentials list, Tony. I did get off a packet of rich teas this week, though. I haven't been able to eat any yet, though. They're still in my porch, been there a few days, waiting for the sunlight to kill all that coronavirus off them.
When will you ever get it right? It's coronavirus. Just one virus. Bloody hell, it's not brain surgery.
What have you done with the packet of orange clubs I sent you down on Monday?
That's the point. I might have one of them left. But I don't want to miss anything that's going on.
Would I just be allowed to chip in here? Because I think I've got enough to handle with trying to recreate the ghost scene with only a cornflake box and a Barbie doll to work with. And to be honest, I don't think I could cope with being Kathy as well. And while we're on the subject, is that the hair you'll be wearing on the night, Vicky?
It's my hair, Susie.
But will you be wearing it like that?
It's on my head.
Well, yes it is, sort of. I'm thinking I might need to green screen you a bit extra if you're going to look like a Barbie ghost, Kathy.
Don't green screen my hair, Susie.
Right, what have I missed? I really needed a wee and a latte macchiato and a handful of Maltesers for my low blood sugar.
Well, Simon just told Vicky that she's too old to be playing Kathy. And then Susie told her that she didn't have enough hair to look like her Barbie ghost Kathy. And now I'd like to add that I don't think her tits are big enough. I mean, I'm not an expert in the field, and frankly, she does always wear big jumpers, so she could be hiding lights under the bush, so to speak, but that's all I'm saying about that.
Oh my God.
Oh, did she hear that? That is not going to go down well, in fairness.
Can I just interrupt here a minute, please? My therapist told me that I should avoid conflict at all costs, and although I've been trying my mindfulness breathing exercises, I can feel that I'm on the cusp. So, if it's all right with everyone, I'm going to go and dispose of that papier-mâché before it goes rock hard in the bucket. If Susie's doing the ghost scene, and I think that's a given now, that she'll be doing the rocks as well, and frankly, it's a waste of a perfectly good bucket if it hardens off.
I've got a wig you can borrow, Vicky. You know, it's the one I used for the nativity a few years ago when I played the sheep because Peggy was the Virgin Mary.
No, thank you, Sandy. And thank you all for your contributions. But I will be playing Kathy and Susie will still be Isabella.
And I'll still be dead by page 4.
And I'll still be a man, which we haven't addressed yet, by the way.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm beginning to see why Peggy was such a cow.
So can I just confirm that Vicky is still Kathy and Susie is still Isabella?
That's what I just said 2 minutes ago. Literally 2 minutes ago.
And very quickly, the situation with the animals?
What animals?
The animals in the theatre.
Yeah, because I really am very allergic. And getting the extra antihistamines under the current lockdown conditions can be quite difficult without actually leaving the house and going to the chemist. And remember, I'm borderline at risk myself, so I try to avoid contact with all people, especially those ill enough to be at a chemist.
He is almost vulnerable. He's only allowed in the warehouse because he supplied his own face visor. You just have to be very careful. He basically gets hand sanitizer on prescription.
Yes, look, how many times do I have to tell you the animals are in the theatre, man?
God, I'm beginning to lose the will to live. It's like having Andrew and Georgie back here. Anyway, where are they? I thought they were going to start coming to these things.
Oh, it's Andrew. He's been having problems.
Oh, what's new?
Oh, what's wrong with him this time?
Well, Georgie was very upset about it all. I mean, according to her, they decided to take the tandem out last week when the government said keen cyclists could go up to 40 miles from home on a ride. Well, Andrew thought it would be a nice idea to go and visit their mothers.
Are they still living together then?
On and off. Sometimes, if it all gets too much for George's mum, she does go back to the sheltered accommodation for a week or two. I mean, Andrew's mother can be very difficult. You know, she's so tall in that little house. Doesn't bear thinking about. Anyway, they set off on a bike, but Georgie put Andrew on the back saddle because he hasn't been riding very much lately because of his hip replacement. Shut up, Tony, you know what I mean. Anyway, they've only got to the end of their road when they hit a pothole, and poor Andrew went flying over Georgie's head. I mean, they thought he dislocated something, but fortunately, he worn 2 pairs of Lycra shorts to protect him from the coronavirus virus. And one pair had just twisted off mid-flight and cut the circulation off a bit.
Well, is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he's just a bit battered and sore, you know, where the Lycra chaffed a bit. Georgie says, though, Zoom is out of the question.
Well, it would be.
So what about the animals?
What about them?
Oh, you won't want to know, man. It's just suffice to say, the rodent problem has gone.
Still not convinced the guinea pig is a rodent.
Why?
Well, because it's sort of a small family pet.
No. Why is the rodent problem gone?
Oh, well, are you sure you want the gruesome details?
Yeah.
I might not.
Well, the theatre was full of guinea pigs and rabbits and squibbits.
What the hell is a squibbit?
Well, it turns out squirrel wasn't just on the props list. The sneaky bugger had set up home in the lighting gantry. And if we thought Clyde the three-legged guinea pig was fertile, he has got nothing on Alan the squirrel, who definitely has an eye for those lady rabbits.
I can feel my mucous membrane thickening as you speak.
Oh, try a squirt of your nasal spray.
I think I will.
So we're knee-deep in vermin then as well.
No, not a single one in sight.
How come?
Well,
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, isn't it?
Oh, bloody get on with it then.
Well, the council cleaners refused to touch the theatre because of the rodent situation. So Harry, who works on the bin lorry and has been redeployed to social services, said he would bring his bird in to sort things out.
Well, that's not very politically correct. I mean, surely the council wouldn't stand for that. And you just can't bring someone else in to do the job the cleaners are paid for.
No, his real bird. It's a hawk. I mean, we just let it loose in the theatre.
Oh, God.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant when I popped in last week. The smell of rotten rabbit and hawk shit was overpowering. Fair play though, the rodent problem has been eradicated. Just got to tempt the hawk out of the lighting gantry now. Him and Alan the squirrel have really hit it off.
And all this is relevant because...
Because somebody asked, didn't they?
can we actually get on with some script reading, please? I'd like to get in the jacuzzi before the bubbles run out.
Oh, yeah, and I've got to get your kids and your mother to bed before they wreck the house. I mean, I caught your mother trying to climb the chimney on Friday. She thought it was Christmas.
Good old mum.
How did you bloody dare laugh?
Right, let's go from page 5.
Oh, the page after I die. No point in me sitting through all of this then, was there?
All right, from page 3.
Oh, so I can get my one line in.
Just remind me, am I doing this as a man?
Yes, Cindy, Lockwood is a man. So you are a man. We're trying to stick to the book.
Which is why you were playing the young, attractive waif like Kathy, or not.
Can we start, please? From the beginning.
Oh, not page 3 now then?
No, the beginning. Then you can get your line in, and Sandy can get her line in, and Cindy can be a man. Cindy, it's your line.
Mr. Heathcliff,
No, you, Mr. Lockwood. It's your first line.
but I know my first line is Mr. Heathcliff. Then he nods, and I say about being his lieutenant.
I knew that. Right, off you go again.
Mr. Heathcliff. Well, did you nod then?
I did.
Well, can you make it a bit more noddy? Well, because I wasn't quite sure if you'd nodded or whether the screen just jumped.
No, it was definitely a nod.
Okay. Mr. Heathcliff.
Oh. Oh.
Mr. Lockwood, your lieutenant, sir. I do myself the honour of calling on you as soon as possible after my arrival to express the hope that I have not inconvenienced you by persevering in my occupation of Thrushcross Grange.
It's Thrushcross Grange.
That's what I said.
No, you said Thrushcross Grange.
Oh, whatever. Mr. Lockwood, your lieutenant, sir. I do myself the honour of calling on you as soon as possible after my arrival to express the hope that I have not inconvenienced you by persevering in my occupation of Thrushcross Grange.
How be that?
What?
How be that? It's Yorkshire. I've been practicing my accent.
But Heathcliff doesn't say "I'll be." He says, "I would not allow anyone to inconvenience me if I could hinder it."
But I thought it would make him just a little bit more friendly if he said "how be" first.
Heathcliff isn't friendly. He's a brute. He's a thug who only Kathy can tame. He hates Lockwood and everyone else in the world who has stolen the one true love away from him. He's racked with grief and with anger. Do you really think he'd say "I'll be"?
Maybe not.
Right, thank you. From the same place, please, Cindy.
Mr. Lockwood, your new
Oh.
tenant, sir. I do myself the honour of calling on you as soon as possible after my arrival to express the hope that I have not inconvenienced you by persevering in my occupation of Thrushcross Grange.
Thrushcross Grange.
Yeah, Thrushcross Grange.
Thrushcross Grange.
Thrushcross Grange.
Thrushcross Grange.
Thrushcross Grange.
Thrushcross Grange.
Ah! Hey up, Chuck!
What?
Hey up, Chuck! They say that in Yorkshire too.
Give me strength.
Help!
Hey up, Chuck!
Oh my God!
Help!
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh.
Help!
Yes, what happened?
I tripped.
What?
I tripped. And my head went in the bucket. Well, I think I must have passed out because the papier-mâché is stuck in my head's stuck. I can't get it off.
Oh, for God's sake.
It'll be okay. I can green screen his head onto it.
You can't stay like that forever. Have you got a knife? You're going to have to cut your own head off.
Don't be ridiculous. Tony, what should he do?
What are you asking me for?
You're a builder.
Huh, not with buckets of papier-mâché, I'm not. You silly cow, you'll have to call the police or something.
Can you hurry up, please? Because I think I'm running out of oxygen. I'm pretty sure I'm running out.